This video found you for a reason. Listen, I know you're going through the toughest time of your life right now, or what seems like the toughest time of your life. But let me tell you this, things are about to change for the better. Now, I know it seems like this is going wrong over here, and this is going wrong over here, and the holidays are coming up. I got so much to worry about. Take a moment to breathe. Trust me, everything is going to work out for you, and I promise you, it doesn't seem like that, but I promise you, if you trust, it will. Look, we all are going through some crazy times right now. We live in a crazy time where things are just, so much is happening. We have our phones in front of us, all this stuff, but being inward is what matters the most. Anytime you have any difficulty in life, going inward will teach you how to react to that. So the point is knowing that you do have this challenge in front of you and things are not exactly the way you wanted to turn out by now, or whatever it is and wherever you are in your life. Just know that you're meant to go through this. All these seasons, look, there's a season to sow and there's a season to reap. There's a season to plant seeds and there's a season to grab the fruit and eat it. And right now, you're just in a time where things are growing. There might not be anything that you can see, but trust me, on the other side of your belief is that thing. And that thing is not separate from you. It's right here. It's just about embodying that version of yourself to allow that thing to be received. We have to think of ourselves as vessels. You know, we have souls, we have this body, and it's very fragile, but also it is like a radio frequency. We can observe frequencies and embody them. We could be frequencies. Think about love. Think about those high vibrations. The more we feel into those, the more our lives are going to become crystal clear. The more we're going to be aware of what's going on around us and our limiting beliefs, because limiting beliefs are one of the biggest things that block our blessings. And I'm going to be real with you. The one thing that you need to look at yourself with is your firm beliefs. What are you believing in? What is it that you don't even know that you're believing in? How can you learn that? By diving deep. You have to be willing to meditate every single day, even when you don't want to do it, or even if it feels like you can't. I'm telling you, my life completely changed when I decided to stop being in this anxiety situations all the time, thinking about this. Calming the mind was the best thing I ever did for myself, because not only does my body feel better, my mind feels better, and I also realized that I create everything in my reality, and so do you. Don't forget that. Now, throughout everything that you've been through in your life, I want you to think about one point in your life right now, anytime where you, well, maybe not right now, but anytime within your life that you have felt that you did something miraculous, something out of the ordinary that just didn't make sense, or you might have been thinking about something and it happened. It might have been about passing a test or getting a job or getting a car or manifesting love, whatever it may be. Think about that one thing right now. What is that one thing and what does it mean to you? You did that. That's what it means to you. And if you could do it in the past, you could sure as damn heck do it in the future. But why not level it up? Why not think unlimited? The universe is unlimited. God is unlimited. The energy around us is unlimited. Everything is unlimited and it's all connected. What is anything different with you versus that thing that you want? Whatever it is, material, non-material, feeling. Look, ultimately, when you get this lined up, all the material comes afterwards. But it's about understanding how to trust. We have to trust ourselves. It's one of the hardest things that I know you're focusing on building. And I know it's hard. I know it doesn't make any sense. I know it's delusional. You're like, oh my God, I gotta be delusional. Yeah, you do. You really do have to be delusional, because all the times in my life when I've gone through crazy events where I thought it was over, I thought it was the end. Maybe not in my life, but like, situations where I thought, oh my God, this is the end of my favorite season of my life. Like, what's going on? What's going wrong? No. Boom, all of a sudden manifestation happened. But it all started with my belief. I want to tell you guys a crazy story real quick. So I was in Aruba with my family back in 2021. It was right after the pandemic, and I, months before this trip, wanted to manifest winning money to pay for this trip at the casino. I know, call me crazy. I'm not crazy of a gambler, but I imagined this, right? And I went to Atlantic City back when my family lived in New Jersey before the trip, put like a bunch of money in, lost it all. And then when we went to Aruba, I wanted to win. I just felt like it was in my nature. I don't know why. This manifestation was just there. It was there, and I'll never forget the morning of the win when I won in Aruba. I'll tell you a little bit more about the win. I know it's a little bit of a spoiler alert. But the morning of, I meditated and got clear on my intention and realized that I was the power that was going to make this happen. And even though it didn't happen in Atlantic City 2 months prior, wasn't going to let that stop the manifestation just because it didn't happen yet. And so we end up going to a casino late at night, and we walk in. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to Aruba before, but the casinos and everything there are just great. The people there are great. It was good energy, like really, really good energy. And so I walk into the casino, and they're like, immediately they come up to us, and they're like, hey, we're closing in 5 minutes. Do what you got to do and get out. And I'm like, dude, my manifestation is going to be ruined. No. I didn't think that. I thought this. I said, okay, let's get to work. And keep in mind, my family had never gone to a casino and learned how to play slots before. So I was like, oh, let's go ahead and show them. So I had 5 minutes, and 3 of those minutes were probably spent teaching my brother and sister how to play a slot before I could go to my own slot. So we all separated, all went there. I walk up to this slot machine that I felt like was calling me, but somebody was on it. And so I went to a different one. And within the first hit, it went up to $4,000. I literally won $4K in Aruba, literally like that, within like minutes of this place closing. They come up to me, hand me my cash, I'm out. I get home and I'm like, oh my God, my manifestation just came true. Like, what the heck? I know it's a crazy one with the casino and money, but it blew my mind. It made me think, okay, if I can create like a little $4,000 out of pretty much nothing. By the way, I put $100 into the slot machine, so it wasn't really much, and it happened. Lost all the, didn't lose it. Won all the money back that I lost in Atlantic City. But my point being is, you can create things that you can see. Now, things will always come to you in intuition. Sometimes things you might just want to create because you just want it. And you have to realize that you're not separate from it, no matter what happens along the journey to get that thing. And know that you want that thing because it already exists for you. And I think that's one thing that I really believed in that really brought that into the 3D reality. And the point that I'm getting at this is, I just feel like a lot of people sometimes, including myself, nobody's perfect, but when we want something, we feel like we need it now. We need it now. But sometimes it comes later for a reason. And the feelings I felt after that were amazing, because it wasn't about the money that I won. It was about the trip that I paid for my whole family, which I manifested and wanted to do. So they didn't have to pay for anything. So it was just abundance being practiced. And I think that sometimes when we are in lack and things are not going exactly the way we want them to, we freeze up and we're like, oh my God, it's all over. Like, this is it. And we don't take a moment to pause and a moment to relax and a moment to center ourselves, because meditation is one of the biggest, best things I will tell anybody to do. And I've been at the point where I didn't even think I could meditate. And here I am meditating for, I don't meditate for that long, but like 48 minutes. But the point is, you can do it too. You can calm your nervous system down to the point where you can receive the things that you want to receive. Because when you calm the nervous system down, get rid of the anxiety, because it is possible. I'm not saying it's possible to get rid of it completely. You're always going to have some sort of anxiety due to your survival system and your body. But think about it, we're animals. But the point being is, you can create whatever it is that you want to create, and you just have to believe so wholeheartedly. And I know you can do this. There's so many more examples in my life other than just that casino that I've done, and I know you have too. So think about those, write them down, figure out, okay, what have I manifested in my life so far, big or small? What did I get the most out of? Where did I feel like I got enjoyment out of that? I mean, every manifestation that comes true is definitely enjoyment for sure, but it could be the smallest things too. But I just want you to sit here and reflect and understand that you are so capable of doing whatever it is that you want to, regardless of the circumstance. That's the hard part. The hard part is looking at the circumstance and understanding that it has no hold over you. That's just who you were in the past and who you are being. If you want to be this person that has all the money, that has all the things, that feels the best, that feels healthy, that feels great every single morning with so much energy when I wake up, you have to align yourself and your body and your vessel here to be able to receive that type of energy. Because let me tell you, it exists. It exists, man. It definitely exists. And I think the more curious you get about it and the more you take action to tap into that energy, the better results you're going to see. But it's not just about the results. It's about the journey and who you become. Period. There's nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. So I love you guys. I'm telling you, I just started this channel and I'm already thinking about all the videos that I want to make because I've been holding back this giving gift of wisdom because I'm 28 and I feel like I've learned so much in the past 8 years. I've gone through a ton of stuff and I've had a lot of success and I've had a lot of failures, but I think success and failures teach us a lot of things, but also it's about understanding that positive and negative and neutral are all real things, but it's about feeling neutral about everything. You know, good things are happening, great, that's amazing. Bad things are happening, great, because it's showing me what I need to see in order to evolve my vessel into the point where it needs to be, or my soul. Vessel, same word basically. Well, your vessel is your body, but your soul and all that stuff. But when you figure that out and you understand that the negative stuff that happens to you, no matter how crazy it is, because I know we've all been through a lot of crazy stuff, it's there to serve you. The people that used to be your friends, you thought would be there for anything. Oh, what is that? What is that little ball? I got a little ball of light here. What the heck? But when you thought, oh, this person was going to be here for me in my hard time, or, oh, I thought these people would help me out. It's not about that. It's about how they served you in the purpose of your life for that specific reason. And now you're just vibrating at a different frequency. It's just as simple as that. Everything is frequencies. And, you know, you can't play a certain radio station if you're not tuned into the right station. You know, it's exactly how our bodies work. And I think, I'm not saying you can't get along with people that, you know, have done you wrong or anything. Forgiveness is a whole nother thing I could get into. But I really believe that forgiving everybody that has done you wrong and realize that they are just a part of your movie, man. They're a part of your movie. Know that they have done something for you that, yeah, good things can do that too, but bad things really teach you. Bad things really teach you how to become the best version of yourself, how to step out of that version that you're so desperately feeling stuck to for no reason. And I know we all feel stuck. I know that feeling. In fact, I feel stuck right now. But it's about transcending that and moving forward and understanding that maybe I'm feeling stuck for a reason. Maybe I'm feeling stuck so I have to feel this awareness of this limiting belief. Because, you know, for me, and I know you guys can relate this, I just want to say this real quick. I have a limiting belief about not feeling good enough because I've had a lot of success and maybe don't have as much anymore. But I feel like that limiting belief is the only reason I'm here. So it's like, dang, I wish I could just get rid of that, but you can. You can get rid of it in your subconscious door opening. So like basically right before you go to bed, right when you wake up, when you meditate, just breathing and relaxing and understanding that you can move through this scared, but you don't have to be scared. You can be scared, but be brave, because when you're scared, you are brave. Bravery is a choice. Courage is a choice. Feeling aligned is a choice. It's an action you have to do every day, but it's an action inside too. You got to think about the best portions of your life. And this brings me to thinking about, a lot of people like to think about the negative. Us as humans, we think a lot of negative thoughts. It happens. It's just life. But it's about thinking those in a neutral way and understanding, oh, I could just look at that without reacting. But also feeling into how you can use those to become the version of yourself that you want to be so much. But I love you guys. I really want to make more videos on this channel. So if you have any suggestions on anything that you think would be helpful from me, I just want to learn and give my wisdom to anybody that's out here and just kind of impact other people's lives. And I know that there's a lot of young people out there listening and that life is tough. There's been a lot of crazy things that have happened over the past couple of years. And I know in your life specifically, you've been through a lot as well. But just know, keep on the path. Keep going, keep expanding your consciousness, and understand that it's going to feel uncomfortable at times. It's going to feel like, oh, I'm aware of this now. This is making me miserable. I need to deal with it. Of course, it's going to make you feel those emotions, but feel through it. Understand that you can do it. And on the other side of accessing all that old belief, you will come out a new person on top. Now, we've all been through a lot of stuff, but we're here together. We're here to form a community, and I really want to form a community of like-minded people that thinks about stuff like this. So go ahead, drop a comment. I would love to hear your story. I would love to also maybe get some video suggestions for next video on what I should talk about. For now, I'm just going to keep talking about stuff that's on my mind because I think about stuff like this every day, all day long. So I talk about it with my wife, but maybe we'll have my wife on one of these videos. But I just want to start something new, something that's giving back to you guys, and something that can be valuable to you. I don't care about anything else. If these videos get a lot of views, I'm going to be hyped because I'll be able to be expanding and helping everybody else become the best versions of themselves. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you later.